D2DNY, real world HVAC simplified, and you're going to learn something today. I have a cool air unit, United cool air unit, and I'm going to show you how to enable the remote shutdown. Also, how to get into the main controller through the keypad, which I'm going to show you in a minute. This is not the keypad. This is just the main controller, and there's a keypad interface that shows you, what's going on in here, how to manipulate and change set points, etc. Just so you know, this unit is a commercial unit, commercial grade unit, and there is no thermostat controlling this unit. So I'm currently in the process of installing a customer user-friendly thermostat. I'm configuring it just so I can make a regular thermostat work with it or function with it, and so the customer could use that. It's just a little project, but this particular unit, when it comes out of the box or from the factory, it doesn't use any thermostat control. You have controlling relays, right? These are all controlling relays, relay that controls different functions in the unit. This here is compressor contactors. This is a transformer. This here is some fuse holders. There's fuses behind here or inside here. This is your main terminal block, high voltage. Don't touch it, you'll get zapped. You'll remember. And this is your it's a sort of a disconnect internally, and this basically switches power to, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's either the electric heater or the supply fan VFD. I'm not quite sure. This is a transformer, circuit breaker right here. This right here will trip if there's a short circuit on their 24 volt side. It's 24 volts on this end right here. Up here is line voltage. You see these, that's where these fuses is coming off of. Right here you can see, and then it goes around up the main power. All right, boom. And again, main controller. I'm gonna go to the keypad real quick, and I'm gonna show you how you would enable remote shutdown. All right, how you would enable remote shutdown, and how you would wire it up. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so here is the keypad interface for the controller. I'll close this door. It's noisy out here. So this is the keypad interface, and you would access the program menu or the menu by pressing the PRG key, and you press that like that, and then you can scroll up and down. You see these indicators indicate whatever items are menu items which is currently in selection. So you see, if I go down, so now it's alarm set points. I go down, now it's run hours. If I go back up, and you get the drift, right? So we're going to look at factory setting, and if you got questions regarding this, you can leave the question in the comment, all right, comment section, regarding this controller or keypad, I should say. So we go in the factory menu, and then you see it's whatever is selected, it's also going to become uppercase. If you look at the technician menu, uppercase now, factory is lowercase. So here you go. So press enter. This is the enter key. Needs a password. Currently I don't know this password, but I'm gonna show you a workaround. All right, escape that. So you would press simultaneously the up arrow and the PRG or the program key to get around the factory password. So let me see, I can go with one hand. There you go. Oh, wait a minute, get back out of there. Come on, what's going on here? Okay, let me just pause this and get my hand freed up. Stay tuned. Okay, so there you go. It's a bit difficult to do it with just one hand. So we're going to scroll down to IO setup, right? So we IO setup, press enter on that, and we're going to scroll down to remote on and off, remote on. Currently the option is no. You press the enter key, make the cursor on the same line, and you see that it's flashing over there no. So if I press escape to show you again, press enter, look for that line which is 13, this one right here, press enter, and if you keep pressing enter, you will cycle through all of your options, right? So press enter, that's where I wanted to be. I'm gonna make it yes. So I'm gonna enable remote on, or remote on and off, or remote stop start. Okay, so that's yes. So I'm gonna escape, and you notice, so now the system will shut down. Okay, the system will shut down, and I'm gonna show you where you have to put the wires, or what input you have to wire up to make that active again. All right, so in other words, if you have a I don't know, a freestat, or I don't know what, you got a time clock, you want to shut this down on a clock, but there's a time clock built in. But whatever the situation is that you may have, that you need to shut this thing down or enable it and disable it remote. If you do commercial stuff, you know what I'm talking about. This is where you'll do it. So right now you can see that, you can hear it's quiet. So the machine is off on remote because I've enabled that option within the controller, within this controller. And how I did that, I used the keypad or the interface. So get some light on this thing here. Okay, get the light on. Okay, so I have some light going. It's my little Nebo. All right, so input, this input right here, ID 13, right? I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can zoom that in. I'll light down this way. Zoom in. Yes. Okay. So this input right here, ID 13, this one right here, that's where you'll put the one wire. And this wire, if you have a shunt between here and the GO terminal, so they put one wire here, this will connect the wire here and back to over here on ID 13, then the system will come out of remote shutdown and it will run again. So you can, you know, in between, this GO is a common, as 24 volts common, is the same as a matter of fact, you see right here, this is transformer 24 volts. This green wire goes to the ground, you know what I'm saying? So this is the same as GO. So basically, if I take a wire from here and go to here, ID 13, the system comes out of remote shutdown. So let me do that, demonstrate that real quick for you. All right, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm back here now. You would need this little tool right here to make this happen, because you're gonna have to strip a piece of wire. So you see now I have this wire connected on ID 13, right? See, ID 13. See, the wire is right there connected. Now the other hand, I'm just going to go ahead and put it on, you know, just put it here on the terminal designated. This is the GO or 24 volts common, right? So I'm just going to hold it there, and you'll, you know, after about a, you know, maybe 30 seconds or so, the machine will restart. All right, so I'm just going to pause that video real quick, pause the video real quick, or you know what, maybe not. So you can hear it starting up. Okay, and if I remove this, the machine will shut down. All right, so I'm going to, you know, this, I'm doing this because of, I want to convert this unit somewhat to have a user-friendly thermostat for the customer. Change of situation, change of settings, and I was tasked with doing this, making this unit work with a regular thermostat. But this right here is going to be my fan, or my fan control. All right. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you hadn't subscribed, subscribe. I do upload videos on a weekly basis. If you have any question regarding this or any of the other videos that I've done in the past, just leave the question in the comment section and I'll gladly answer it for you. Okay, so if I should remove this, as a matter of fact, you know what, I'm going to leave it on and then show you the keypad, what it looks like, that the digital in off by digital in goes out or went away. Hold on a sec, hold on, stay tuned for that. So as you can see, system is now on, and yeah, no more off by digital in. If I should go ahead and remove this wire for demonstration purposes, my neighbor is getting weak, my battery is getting weak here. Anyways, let me remove this wire. So to take this out, I don't want it touching anywhere. I'll make sure that I have it. Alright, so it's just there dangling. Let's go back to the keypad, see what we see. Voila. So, once again, this is real world HVAC simplified. No editing on this channel. It's raw, uncut. Here it goes. Shut down once again. All right.